Okay, jacket back on. That just feels so much better. Like my arms and chest were just freezing. You can tell that sun's getting lower and it's getting colder by the minute. So I want to stay in the sun. And as long as I'm not like putting out too much energy, so I'm sweating with this jacket on, then it's actually fairly pleasant. They did, and again, this is a bike you can win. If you're watching this before midnight on December 31st, go to my website, dirtbikechannel.com, and you can get entered to win this bike. 2025 Husky TE 300 Pro. The forks, the closed cartridge, forks on this thing, they are money. The forks that they put on the 24s and 25 KTM and Husky enduro bikes, these closed cartridge things, they're a spring fork. It's this closed cartridge exact fork. Oh my gosh, they're good. Like, best forks that I've seen on any stock enduro bike. The only forks that I've liked as much as these, and it's not a KYB fork. I've never had a stock KYB fork that was as good as these. Back in 2019, 6 years ago, I had a Beta 390 RR that had some really good forks. They were Sachs forks. I think these are better. But then I've got some cone valve forks that my buddy Kevin at Moto Experts revalved for me for off-road riding. They're amazing, but like, that's not a stock fork. That's like a super high-end aftermarket fork. So that's not fair. Where does this one go? Let's see. Anyway, if you haven't tried a set of these forks, I highly recommend. And you can't really try the forks unless you buy one of these bikes, or if you win it from me over at dirtbikechannel.com, then you can try it because it'll be yours. But just like, it's funny because I'm running tubes on this bike, and I normally run tubeless. So even though I've got a lot more air pressure in that front tire than I normally would, because I'm running 15 PSI in this front tire. A lot of times I'm running 7 or 8 if I got tubes. But even with that additional pressure that you have to run with tubes, the fork is just like freaking awesome. I notice in the rear I don't have as much traction when I'm running this much pressure in that tire. I know I've been down this back in the day, I just can't remember where it goes. I know where we're at. But yeah, these bikes, pretty freaking cool. I'm getting stabbed by a sagebrush tree. Oh yeah. been a minute since I've been in here. It's amazing, even though I'm going downhill, I'm still working my body enough that I'm a little hot. It's so funny how that happens. Somebody's been up this. Even in the snow. Nasty. Straighten my rear end, grab that and pull that around. Come on, baby. Let's go. Sweating.